Hey everybody, this is my review of the TSD M14 electric airsoft rifle. Now, this gun is a very nice one. However, I regret to say it is internally damaged. However, it is repaired so that it still shoots. Now, as you can see, it is in the wood finish. However, you can buy this in digital camo, OD green, black, and the wood version shown here. It's made of ABS plastic and metal with a metal gearbox, and it fires at approximately 335 feet per second with a .2 gram BB. Before you get into the field, you're going to need to put your battery into your TSD M14. Now, I'd like to point this out before I even show you. The M14 requires no fancy taking the top off your gun, putting your battery in the rail system. The TSD M14 can easily be refitted with a battery in the field, in combat, and you don't have to come back to an area where you're not going to get shot at. The battery is a large type, 8.4 volt, and it goes in the stock of the M14. The butt plate flips up, and then you will push that button to open it up. There's the connector cord. You will insert your battery in so it can go no farther. Plug the battery to the connector, and then jam the wires in. It's a tight squeeze, however the battery does fit, and when it does, this gun is totally worth it. The TSD M14, like most airsoft AEGs, features a fire selector switch. However, it's not like that normal lever that most AEGs have. Instead, it is this small tab located on the right side of the gun. When it is facing up, that means that the gun is on fully automatic, and it can fire pretty good RPM. Again, this gun is internally damaged, would fire faster if it was new. When the tab is in the middle, that does no function. It's not the safety. You can easily smack this up, and it'll put it on fire mode. When you flip it all the way down, that means the gun is on semi or single shot. It is very accurate on semi-automatic, and that's most M14s typically are very accurate, just like the TSD. So, top is full, bottom is semi.
Enemy spotted.
Guys, I got resistance on the other side of the fence! Oh, of all the times we had ammo. The TSD M14 uses a 360 round high capacity gear wind up magazine. The BBs are put into the chamber on the side here. It is recommended you use 0.2 or 0.25 gram BBs, which I have here. You load them into your gun through the chamber. It holds a maximum of 360 rounds. You close the chamber and then wind the gear in order to push the BBs up into your gun. I don't have a full 360, but that'll have to do for now. The M14 is already a very accurate AEG. However, to increase its accuracy, it features a front and a rear sight. The rear sight is the adjustable one of the two. The rear sight can be adjusted using the two dials on its sides. This dial on the right side, that moves it to the left and to the right by turning it. The dial on the left side, that can move your sight up or down, as you see. The front sight, this is chipped on this model. Simply just look through it, aim, put your enemy above it, and fire. There's an opening. Go! Go!
Yeah.
The TSD M14 features sling mounts on the stock and barrel of the gun. Therefore, when you're going into a tight situation, you can sling this over your back, or when you're just on the move, sling it over your back, carry a lighter weapon in your hand. When your match is done for the day, you're going to want to have your gun on safety. As I mentioned before, the safety is not near the fire selector switch. It is located down on the trigger guard. It's this small square here. When it's outside of your trigger guard, that means the gun can still fire. When you press it in, however, the trigger cannot move and your gun is on safety. You're going to have a safe trip home, and you're not going to be hurting anybody off the field. The TSD M14 Airsoft AEG, available in the wood finish, OD green, digital camouflage, and black. All ABS plastic with metal. Metal gearbox. A reminder, this M14 is internally damaged, shown in this review. The real one will fire higher RPMs, better distance velocity, and a better feet per second. It is a great gun, the personal gun of your reviewer. I highly recommend you get this AEG wherever you can. I don't know a specific store. You can't find it at Airsoft Station, unfortunately, but it's a great gun. Pick it up today. The TSD M14 Airsoft AEG, available in the wood finish, OD green.
Fuck! Why is my phone ringing?
Who is it?
I don't even know. From KGB. I don't give a shit, KGB.